Because it's a very special edition of, and it's an express edition, and it's a Sid Holds the Phone edition of Sid is going to tell you about a film. Who am I talking to? Person off camera? I like that guy. Um, okay, it's The Matrix Reloaded, number 2 in the series. You've got all the characters. You got Morpheus, you got Neo, you got Trinity, you've got the Doctor, the main man, taking it to the hole, putting up the rock, doing all the layups. It's our guy, the agent. Agent Smith, he's back at it again, and this movie's all about him. Oh boy. So good. Okay, now that I've gotten over that, where was I? Okay, so it's The Matrix. I'm going to try to look at the camera. It's The Matrix. It's number 2. You got all the characters. We've already talked about it. Starts with a meeting. All the people are there. They're all wearing really uncomfortable looking clothing. They got their sunglasses on, which it's night all the time, always in The Matrix. So I don't know why they wear their sunglasses. Maybe they'd be able to shoot better if they didn't do that. Anyways, boy, I have a hard time following these movies, but I'm trying really hard. You got basically the robots in the real world are coming for Zion, which is the city where they live, the humans live, and the robots are on the surface, and they're drilling down. They're coming for you, and so basically, like, the classic gang goes into the Matrix, and they're like, we're gonna end this. Like, it's time. It's time to. We're just doing it. It's over. It's over. It's all over, and and so they meet with this guy who's like French, and he's like, and they're like, what? And he's like, I'm not gonna help you. But then his wife helps him to get this guy known as the Keymaster. And the Keymaster is basically, like, we learn more about programs in this, which great, great stuff. It's so compelling. The Keymaster can, like, make doors into portals to things. There's, like, vampires and stuff. Basically, we learn that anytime you've seen something weird in real life, anytime someone's like, oh, I saw a ghost, I saw a vampire, I saw this, I saw that, it was like a program that went rogue. It was supposed to be deleted, but wasn't. So basically, they're fighting these ghosts on the freeway, and they got the Keymaster who's going to take them to the guy, the one, the only, the cream of the crop, the number one guy with all the answers, the, spell it out for me, architect, the architect. He's there, and so Neo talks to him. They blow up a power plant, and Neo goes to talk to him, and he's like, hey man, listen, you're not the first one, you're not the only one, you're actually the sixth, you're number 6 out of 6 of ones, and you got a choice, because, you know, this is just the way that it works. You can either you can either go through door A, and that's going to take you to the beginning. It's all going to start over, and then you'll be able to rebuild Zion. We're going to take a few people out of the Matrix for you, and you can start it over. Or, and hear me out, you can leave, and every human being, including you, dies. And all the robots will die, too. And we're cool with that, because we can still survive, like, a little bit. But you won't. And he's like, nah, I think I'm going to give it a shot. And so he does. Then he leaves. Oh, there's this whole thing with the main character that I talked about in the beginning of this flick. Agent Smith, he used to be a program, but now he's not a program. Well, he is a program, but he's free from the thing, and he's just always fighting Neo, just like bing, bang, boom, bang, bang. I'm here, I'm there, I'm this, I'm that, and he's trying to self-actualize and reach computer nirvana or whatever. Man, this movie sucks, and oh, okay. So then the movie is over. He gets back to the real. The movie's not over. He gets back to the real world. He gets out of the Matrix, and they're gonna blow up. The robots are gonna blow up the ship that they were on, and they get off the ship before they blow it up. But now they're just like in the sewers running around, and these robots are coming after them, and he was like, "No, man, something's different. I can feel them. I can feel those robots." And Trinity's like, "What are you talking? This is like the real world." And he's like, "Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, no, totally." But then he turns around. Here come the robots coming after him. He puts up his hand, and they all just like short out. He's like the one in the real world too. But then he goes into a coma, and then I guess I missed this part, but apparently, like I remember from like seeing it before. Agent Smith like takes over the body of a person, so like Agent Smith is now in the real world in the form of a person who's also in a coma. And